Hello, hello. I'm Casey Eileen.
I'm Missy Safe.
I'm Rebecca Roy, and we are the Energy Alchemists.
Yes, we are. Just to begin today, we'll kind of tell you who we are and what we do. Uh, what I bring to our soup is that I bring forward light language. Light language has been described to me as a facet of the breath of God. It is light and sound that holds frequencies and vibrations that can be used for healing, for activation, for soul integration, and there is so much more about light and sound that we do not know, but that we are tapping into every day. And it flows from me. And so I bring it to our soup.
And then I take her flowing light language and I alchemize it into something that is formidable that I can send out to you, the collective. And I also get an image in my mind's eye of who is sending the light language for Casey, and whatever images they show me that they are, is the backdrop and the scenery for what it is they're trying to convey, and they'll let me know if there are activations or light codes or whatever, which there always are anyway, but if there's something special, then they'll let me know about that too. And then I pass along to Rebecca.
And I have all my clairs activated, and I use those clairs to interpret what Casey is saying. And as she is giving the light language, I'm writing down what she's saying. And I'm also seeing what she's saying. So I have a little bit more to add after I'm done reading to you what I've written. I can tell you what I saw. And something hit me today when Casey was talking, as she's bringing in the light and the sound, is Christ consciousness chakras are actually the 7 rays of light and sound. So Casey is tapping into the Christ consciousness chakra and giving us that information from the Christ consciousness. So it's extremely high level channeling that we're receiving.
Well, that's cool.
Wow. All right.
And that's what we do. um, to begin us, Rebecca is going to help center us with a meditation, and we will see what flows from there.
Okay. So we're going to grow roots out of the soles of our feet. We're going to go down, down, down into the crystalline cave of Mother Gaia. Choose a crystal that you would like to wrap your feet around. I'm going to wrap my feet around a labradorite because we're in a transformational energy right now, and I would like to assist it. So I'm going to wrap my roots around the labradorite and bring that back up, up, up into my feet, over my feet, up into my calves and my shins, over my knees, over my thighs, into my root chakra, into my sacral chakra, into my solar plexus chakra, into my heart chakra, into my throat chakra, into my third eye chakra, into my crown chakra. I'm going to ask my higher self to come into me a little bit more. I'm going to connect to the 3 Christ consciousness chakras and then into the universal God and receive his love or her love, however you think of God, and bring that back down, down, down into my crown, into my third eye, into my throat, into my heart, into my solar plexus, into my sacral, into my root, and back down, all the way down into the crystalline cave. I'm going to bring that energy back up. And don't forget to breathe and bring it down and bring it up and bring it down. And you should feel warm, tingly energy coming, rushing up and down your body. It'll actually make you hot. And the more that you run that energy, the more heat you're going to feel. The more you're going to feel the love of God and the love of Mother Gaia, the love of the crystal. And you bring that up and down and up and down and up and down. And then you can bring it down into your hands, and you can put that love back into your heart and feel it just rush through your heart. Expand your heart out 6 feet in all directions. Let's expand our sacral chakra out in 6 feet in all directions so that we can receive more of these codes and more of this divinity within us so that we can expand even more. And when I'm going to breathe a few breaths and let the energy run through me, and then when Casey's ready, she can begin.
Maneala te seo to malak. Kelia te tulia. Baria colati rota pala tenala ti genale tu vuzo kunu niamala ti arulanti arotomba. Pero tu la niata la de lo le asandere kalandu vole ati jike te nale tu vumona naite tu kodna maite tu ma. Kale ati jianale atu jomananai keru tu jumbo tu liambaria karu vumba dia lea tomana. Ke dia kata mala te ambulle ulus bla kambla te Kia lulam pandikata lulu. Te angalia tu numana tai kupa ta tendia te ti tere tumba la ti je tungandulu ra rangai ra tumba le di dumba ti lamba tu jangang bala le la lo le a ple a ski na ga le la le tut an la ne a kana ya ro era da e lu ma le la le shangan la bala cái đây đi ni na tu na ya ai to ya boy ya shanga lan dia tu e ni ka ti la lu jenga pa la kai lo na kai tu na mai ru tu ku bara na tu jia na la ti ke ro to na ya sandere ke na te Kururia na lea tu vanaya ka tia tatia na lea ti jeka te nea tarar tu vokoto noia pairu tu. Manani aushu anairu. Ke tia ke tungo lea kangale tu jikte tinai te kakalane tu vomba lea ti jetanai ke tu. Valiak alandi she tu vomba le te ke shendanina lea kantalia tu jinge tu lana. Ke arati ke rutu maliak ali she ke tandai riak olo lea tumbai te ke shine te tu vola lea sinta. Ke briana lea te arotu kujina le te rumba la tija canale tu jamanale te ritiana la tija na. Kulana te rukumale atuvia sandalia kaleti janale kumalia kolalia shumbararatin. Kereria takatandi shekete rutumbari vala kambolat. Kuvoso tombalia kaduvala tena. Ke turiana shera tandai rio soleamba te aruvo leanda ke he keriata reo noi volok andoi vai via te na. He keria na lea so to vanda la kalia tairumba. Kalia ta nia chalo kondai tero tu vangalia taria tambaria vom.
So first came Isis out of Casey's light language, and Isis was sending codes, light codes, love codes, God codes, activation codes, and this is to do with ancient remembrances. So these codes are meant to help our body at a cellular level remember the lives, the past lives that we've had all the way back into ancient times. And then I saw an angelic energy coming in, and they want to open up a space to allow connection for you to communicate with them. And then I saw ascended masters coming in, excuse me, who are, representing some of that remembrance energy. And I saw the pyramids in Egypt, and I saw mountains and I got Machu Picchu, and I also got mountains in the western part of the United States, and I'm not really good with mountain regions and names of them, so they just told me it was in the western region, mountainous, that there are also ancient energies, and there are I saw crystals activating that were set in ancient times, and there have been light workers with archangels who have been working to reactivate those along the planet. And I also heard that leylines are coming online to provide more energy. There is energy coming into the pyramids um, from the universe, and I do believe from what I've my resources um, and my guidance as far as these pyramids go, and these pillars and stuff that are underneath them. I do believe that there's energy coming from below and energy coming from up above, is what I feel, and that it is a storage container under the ground of energy and light and energy. Um, so I see energy coming through the top pillars of the pyramids, and I think that they're like a storage tank for energy. Anyway, that was I think that's about it. I don't think I forgot anything. So I will pass it along to Rebecca.
Okay, now I'm gonna restart. Okay. Isis is here to welcome us to the expansion of energy that we are experiencing. Oh, am I on the right page? Hold on. Yeah, I am. Okay. 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 I am. All right. That we are experiencing. These are gifts, and you look at them as gifts. That it will be a miraculous time for you to receive all this ancient knowledge out of your sacral chakra. She is stimulating the sacral chakra, awakening it with that high pitched tone, nudging it forward. In the days that come, you will get more and more knowledge. Your knowledge of your past lives, and it will assist you in your everyday life. This will be a miraculous time for you to keep your vibration high. Go So you may receive these high consciousness bits of knowledge so you can incorporate them into your everyday life. This will happen slowly or quickly, depending on how you would like it to happen. As you receive them, use them. You only need to allow this to happen, and little by little it will awaken, come into your awareness, light codes and advanced knowledge being shared with you, with your soul at this time. These are ancient activation codes. And the images I saw, like you, I saw the pyramids. I saw light streaming down into this high priestess. And then she was saying what Casey was saying. So, and everyone in the room was receiving. And as they were receiving, their bodies became lighter. And you could see the light emanating off of them. They were glowing. Each person was glowing. Yeshua was there. There were angels, archangels, Mary Magdalene. They were all there receiving these codes. And there were many more ascended masters there too, but it just became like kind of like a blur because there was just so many.
Uh-huh.
Um, and there were crystals placed in strategic places all around. And I also saw the love and the hope grid, and they
Ooh.
want us to tap into it and have it assist us. And we are receiving energy from above and below, just like you said. And so I saw the energy, the white light, white golden light coming up from the ground into us as well as from heaven down into us. So we are being
Double whammied.
double whammied, yes. Exactly, double whammied. It was
So
beautiful, Casey. Thank you.
Yes, it was.
Oh, and the other thing is it's progressive. So you watch this and then maybe later today you feel something and then tomorrow you feel it stronger and then stronger and stronger and stronger. And like they were saying, it depends on how you believe. So you can get a lot or you can get it trickling in. It just depends on how you want it to come in. But it will progress day by day by day, not overwhelming you.
So fascinating that both of y'all saw the pyramids and the structures underneath them because that is where I was. I was
Ah,
underneath them,
really?
spirals that they found, and I was there. And it's
What
also
are
in,
they?
I don't know, I'll figure it out eventually. I know, I helped build them. I just have to figure it out slowly bit by
Right,
bit.
right, yes.
But it's also
Codes.
interesting that you saw a mountain region in the west because when I do work now, I connect with a soul who is planted in the west currently, and so we're like connecting those grids together.
Yay.
Um, but yeah, I it's interesting. I'm knowing more and more what's happening while I'm doing it now, which is
Yay.
Yeah,
Which is awesome.
I noticed that. I noticed
Yeah.
that because I think that, when you're done, you'll know exactly what you're saying when you're fully upgraded.
yep. And that's I like how they said it's progressive because it is. And you don't like I've reached this point of not pushing it, but simply letting it come in bit by bit by bit.
Yes.
And it's a evolution.
And you can be excited that it's happening, but want it don't like make it come so fast that you like go into psychic overload either. Your
Hmm.
body has to acclimate itself to these new energies. And that's why you can get a big chunk of it, but then you can't get another big chunk until you've integrated that.
Hmm.
So that's how you can decide it. You can decide, okay, I want the big chunk and then I want to slowly, get used to this and integrate it and learn about it. Or I want it to trickle in and just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. And then when I get to the end, then I'll know how to use it and I'll know all about it. So the choice is yours.
They're showing me an ice cube in the summer. You're holding an ice cube, and as it melts, this is the part that you're integrating, one drip at a time. But it's summertime, so it's going to go fast, but it's still integrating at one drip at a time. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah, so that's how your soul decided to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slowly, like the ketchup bottle.
yeah.
Anticipation.
She's cooking. Get ready.
See? Ready?
Comdale monea tideno novena leo sonolea calianalia tonia tarum moete neve. Kuanalia si se analia tandi teru tukumanalia tari shekandundum balate recto. He dungu rea tanga haleak olo te terumba leak shinde atulande. Keru tu kumbalik te tunai lea kujinganda lia te tunga la tala manea to kombatetia lea shanga la te rutu vala naile. Kerianale te veshe ne loke noi via sale atanai veto vongalia tani terum baria la terno ne atandalia kaliantaru vushiantale Kumania talea kalea shondorea parea tomalea tarea 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 talea navea caloto vomalate veseke to genelate Kubishe tu vangale te rianale ti vise te runnovo shangale te runno vacale Kushangale te runnovia sa te runnovia san de rutu vamana na lea kati lea tu malea ti Keshek te analia kandi shek tono nebe tu le amalia talia kalia tu via sandile kerio tonia la tero tamalia ke jangangalia to miana hela ka hela nai ke paria tu shikatara nai le shukutu to via sikatara to mai to ya re katara lo ya bia la katika stania ne katika kutu mai to to shele to via satara nai ke adnalia kashi ronda iria wanai purira dale ke chanunai polada de shikatere skumba ya taderia takashina le akam Ko bia talale ka tia mea tu ko ya bia le ya tu ko te bia para le ka tu shi bia tere no bia pa la e shi male akatana vous pe Kanai to mak. Ke ti te ru vese novate. Ke bien te tu via sandera da gale tu janga te no. Kombaleate ke anale ke te shek tanda la katu vomba. Kubi te ridnia tanti te rutu vukotomia tata te rutu jinga te dukumbariata. Viske tu do tambailek, vari ke do tambairiati, ka lia te tu jongo mama lea ka ke tu kolono e vea sandia te o komana. Ko bia tari tiji ke te anali e tu voma nala te o tu via shanga lia tu via nala ti cambia talia 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 tovo nova. Maniala, 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 Maniala.
So this time I saw a high priestess. It was felt like Egyptian energy, and I felt like the message was in the beginning. You asked for more information. You want to know more and remember more, so we're sending you more information on Egypt and the Egyptian ancient information, and uh, then Galactics came in after a bit and showed me their ships over the top of the pyramids, and they said we did play an active role in that time. In the ancient times, we worked directly and collectively with the people of your planet to assist them in their ascension processes, and we did have direct effect in whatever with the structures, the curious structures. Are they curious structures? And then they also showed me ships above the planet, and they were uh, emitting light, high vibrational light, onto the planet for us to help with our ascension. And they also said that we're standing ready for those of you who are ready for communication and direct contact and information, that they're sending information all the time. So with the light codes and all of that, they're also sending information for us as we're ready to take in and integrate and bring to the planet. Then Rebecca.
Okay. I saw an ancient light beings. I saw more than one. They didn't give me a name. They don't have names. Singing light codes of comfort and hope. She is talking about how you will feel as these lights, ancient codes are activated. Do not be afraid, as this will lower your vibration. These energies are powerful. Keep your vibration high. Connect to the love hope grid and use it to assist you to integrate these energies. Activation codes. You will heal and elevate after watching this program. You can come back and watch again and again and get more integration, get more codes. Elementals are here. Do not forget joy and to have fun with these energies, as the joy will bring you up even higher, which will bring these codes into you faster and faster. The more you receive, the longer it will take to integrate. If you trickle it in, then you will receive the whole message slowly. You will not get the results until you have received all the codes, and you will already have integrated them gently. So by the time the last code comes in, you will be able to use them and you will be at peace. So it was discussing the difference between, yeah, give it to me, or
Oh, right,
I
right.
just
Or
like the
trickle
little
it in,
trickle.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're going to end up at the same place.
right.
The same
Well,
place.
just when
But
you're
if
ready,
you
right?
have it, boom, come in, you're not going to be able to use it right away. Like you would think, okay, yeah, give it to me and now I can use it. No, you have to integrate it just like the drips have to integrate. So it's the same amount of time as having it slowly. But when you have it come in, bam, then it's going to cause a little bit of chaos in your body. Whereas if you have it trickle in, you'll be at peace. You'll be able to use it when it's done when you get the last trickle. And then you'll know how to use it. Whereas if you have it come in bam, which I'm a bam person, I'm a go big or go home person. So when I have it come in, it's going to come in bam, but I'm not going to be able to use it right away. It's going to kind of throw me off kilter, and I need to hook into the hope grid, into the love grid, to help assist me to balance me back out again, and keep my vibration high while all this is going on, because that will help me to integrate it so that when it does finally integrate and I can use it, I won't be like, so yeah, you don't want to get a psychic overload. So I might just change my mind.
And the breath is how it integrates because the
Breath,
Yes.
energy, the codes
the
come.
breath.
We breathe, we breathe. The breath brings it into our body. And then as it fills and integrates our body, our DNA, who we are, it then can come up into knowing, into cognitive knowing. But it's being first through the breath.
Yes. I'm glad you said that because I forgot
Mm-hmm.
about that. That's true. They did show me them taping deep breaths and being in meditation. And the elementals, they were just like, come on, let's have fun. And they were laughing and doing their silly stuff that they always do. So don't forget the joy.
Do not forget the joy.
Yeah. And these guys are definitely high vibrational because I'm on fire now. I have to wear things in layers. I don't know how you're still in that big sweater.
Well, because I'm downstairs and it's cold down here. I'm
Oh,
warm.
okay.
I'm warm, but it is
I can
chilly in the
see you're
basement.
warm. That's why I'm wondering how you can stay in that sweatshirt.
I'm not hot flashing right now.
You look like you are a little bit. I can see you. You're misty.
Well, that was
This is my
powerful.
glow.
Yes, you're glowing.
Yes, my glow. My
Yeah, we're
glow.
all going to be glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I saw my glow one day when I was practicing the opening the sacral chakra and bringing God's energy in. When I was all done, I had this golden glow around my body. I was like, "Ooh, that's cool. Maybe that's my halo."
Now you know. Now you can see what I was looking at as a child. But Daddy, I want to watch the glowing people. So
Right?
scary.
Yeah. Right?
But back in the 70s, there wasn't a lot of glowing people. There's a lot
No,
more glowing people now.
I bet there is. It'd
Yeah.
be cool to go out into the collective, into the public, and see how many glow.
I would like to
Oh,
go to like New York or just a big city. I love New York, but I would love to go to a big city and just sit in the park and watch and see how many glowing people I can see.
You're welcome to come to Belfast.
The big city. I think I've been to Belfast. I went to Belfast when we went to our European, we did our little European tour there, my son and I. I don't remember much about Belfast at all.
I would call it a residential city. But if anyone wants to
Residential.
come here
Do
and
you guys have the Titanic?
for me. We don't have the Titanic, but this is where the Titanic was built. So,
Mm.
yes.
So who has the Titanic? Because we went into the Titanic Museum.
That's Belfast. The
Okay.
ocean has the actual Titanic now. It belongs
Yes.
to the ocean.
Oh, I know. I'm just
But
saying.
yes, no, the museum, you're spot on.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we did in Belfast. I couldn't remember what we did. We stayed with these very nice people, though. We did Airbnb.
Love Airbnb. Friends, I am going to remind all of our friends in YouTube land to please like and comment. And if you experienced anything during this, if you experienced visions or feelings, tell us what you experienced because we are learning as well and we learn from each other. So that would be a lovely exercise should you wish to comment. And you'll see in the description that all three of us offer our services to the world. So if you feel called to what we do, you'll see us below. And beyond that, I think we're just going to send a big wave of love. Sound good?
Yeah. That sounds
good.
great. Yeah.
Right.
Big
A
love
large
waves.
wave of love. Kum nalie sheadnala.